Góðan daginn! And welcome to a rather stormy day today. So, introductions. My name is Gulder, I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast called The Project Pile, because I have projects and they are in piles. I talk about yarn, I talk about knitting, crocheting, anything yarn related. I absolutely yatter on about anything that drops into my mind because that's the kind of brain I have, and also talk quite a bit about the weather because I'm a stereotypical Icelander. Also, I talk quite a bit about volcanoes apparently because when did it start? In April of this year we had the beginning of a still ongoing eruption in the Reykjanes, which if you've ever been to Iceland and been to, well, via flight, you have definitely been in the area. It is like midpoint between the international airport of Leifsstöð, also called the Keflavik airport, but it's Leifsstöð. But midway between there, about, and between Reykjavik, our capital, we have had a very polite, quiet eruption for the past, well, what is it, 6 months now? It is currently quiet, but I mean, you can't quite see with your naked human eyes any activity, but apparently they are still detecting activities with their equipment. So technically it's still ongoing, but yay. On top of that, because listen, this eruption is special, and I mean special because the there are calculations that the smart people do on the likeliness of eruptions, because that's what Iceland is. We are a very active geological area, so smart people make the calculations to calm the rest of us down, because they go, right, the likeliness of an eruption in this area is about this much, and the rest of us go, okay, safe. This eruption that was originally called Geldingadali, which, it started in this valley called Geldingadali. That is no longer a valley, it is now a mountain, because that's how lava works. And if I remember correctly, the chances of any eruption in that spot was next to, I mean, I'm not gonna say next to nothing, because but it was one of the least likeliest areas, and hey, guess where they came up? So that area hasn't erupted for like, what, 800 or 900 years? Like, it's been centuries, so it is making spectacular history in that regard. But there are more activities. Like, so last September there was a bit of an which one was it? Barðabunga, that's one of the volcanoes under the Vatnajökull glacier. The big white thing that you see on every map of Iceland. That's the big white thing. That's Vatnajökull. That's the big glacier. And there are several volcanoes underneath that bugger, and I can never remember which one was it that was heating up in September, causing the Skaftá, one of the rivers, to run, as we say. I mean, there's Barðabungas, he's been bumbling. Grímsvötn I don't think that they have been like very big. There's a few, and I cannot remember which one it was, but one of them got heated up, caused a river to like run. No damage done though, which is really lucky. However, this past week, there's been activities in two other volcanoes. One is Kalik, which is in the same area as the current eruption. So it's still an area where a lot of people live here in Iceland. So it's still like, not big fan of it, but you know, the Earth is the Earth. And the other one, and I'm actually a little bit more scared of that one. Not just because it is closer to me. Hi, editor's cut. So I actually went into extreme incorrect information about Askja. I said that she hadn't erupted since 19 something, but I actually googled it, which I should have done before I started rambling my mouth. She has actually erupted 8 times in the 1900 somethings, last time in 1961. Right. Okay, so she erupted last time 1961. Once in 21, twice 22, then 23, then 24, then 27, then 29. So all rather minor eruptions, but on the 28th of March 1875, that's the big eruption. A lot of ashfall that very, very nearly devastated the area where I live, because a lot of people moved away. So Google to the rescue, and scientists. Always listen to scientists. And read before you start talking. And it caused an exodus of Icelanders to leave the country, because this part of the country was next to uninhabitable. And a lot of people left for the United States. Can't remember which states though. And then there's quite a few who left for Canada. Canada. I put a T there. I put the T in Canada. Yeah, quite a few who moved to Canada. And the third group went to Brazil. And that volcano is called Askja. Askja is a very... See pretty. See real pretty. Like if you Google pictures and you want to see like pictures of her, see pretty. But pretty doesn't mean nice. Like she erupted big and I'm kind of scared of her. But yeah, if you Google for images of Askja, the Icelandic volcano, you will get pictures of the water, the Askja, and she's a bit scary. Because we can't. There is no telling if it will be like a bit more like Eyjafjallajökull back in 2010, where we got a lot of ash. Ash isn't nice, but it is preferable to what Askja, the other thing that Askja might do, and that is an explosive eruption, and I'm really hoping it's not an explosive one, because that would be terrifying. But you know, it's just one of the things of being Icelander and living in Iceland is we know where we live. We know that this right words. We know that we live in an extremely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous country. Like our island is, it is life. It is our foster home. It is the island that took us in when we didn't have anywhere to go. So dramatic. But that's pretty much how, if you start looking into the language, it is pretty much how our ancestors viewed Iceland. Well, the personification of Iceland is a woman, so she pretty, she gorgeous, she's nice, but she is gonna punch you in the face. And she has, and she will. In Icelandic language, Iceland is called fósturmóðir, fósturjörð. And fósturjörð literally means trying to translate. It is the fostering earth. It is the land that fosters you. Which does kind of imply that, I mean, we don't know a lot about our ancestors or why they moved here over a millennia ago. We have tales, we have stories, but we don't have facts. But we do have the language, and when we do have words used to describe this country, and it refers to a country much like a foster family, it kind of implies that they maybe weren't, they didn't do. It's not referred to as a homeland. It's not referred to as, you know, home. It's foster. So it kind of sounds like my ancestors were like, maybe not quite quite, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like they want to leave. They leave because they didn't have an options. Were they running away? Like, there are stories, but stories are stories. There's gonna be facts interwoven into the threads, but we don't have the people to talk to them and ask them, hey, what up? Why did you leave your homeland? What? And who knows, maybe it was just pure and simple wanderlust. Maybe it was just like, we know there's an island over there, we want to go check it out, and you know, that does happen, but still, the only one of the very, very, very few clues that we have is the language that we use, and Iceland is fósturjörð. It is the earth that fosters, so, or the ground that fosters, so. But yeah, so that is me yattering. So this is your first time hearing me yatter. So yeah, that is the current situation. Technically still ongoing eruption. Earthquakes around Keilig, that is close to the current eruption, but we don't know if there's magma like build up. Askja, the volcano that last time she erupted caused an exodus of people to 3 other countries. There's a bit of shaking, but we don't know if there's magma buildup, and we know she's gonna burst. All these volcanoes are gonna burst at one time or another, and it's just something we have to accept. But the happy thing is, though, I have yarn. Updates from last time, still not done. Got a little bit more done though. And when I say a little bit, I mean the teeniest tiniest bit, but this is a comfort with type of pattern. Like, when I don't feel like thinking about the fact that, yay, there's a potentially at least maybe 2 or 3 or 4 more eruptions in the next. Holy, I just realized there might be quite a few eruptions in the next upcoming decade. Dang it! Oh well, it's not something that I can control. Anyway, I've been working on this lovely bubbly Nethisiol, and honestly I have to say, so this yarn from Ice Yarns, and what do you call again, sweetie? Bunny Bun. I like Bunny Bun. I need to check and see if they still have it available, and if so, I'm gonna link it down below because I like this yarn. It is, let's see, polyamide premium acrylic and polyester, so 100% fake, or you know, synthetic, but it is so soft and it feels warm and I like it, and I can't wait to see when I'm done with this shawl to see how it like holds up. Oh look, it's gonna be so cute. So there are 3 skeins in this pack, so you don't really get a lot of yarn, honestly. I mean, considering maybe some other yarns, but it's still gonna be a cute little shawl. Like, I think I'm about halfway done with this skein. Yeah, it's gonna be cute little shawlette, maybe. And ooh, it's gonna be so cute. I'm actually trying to visualize what kind of clothes I would wear this one with. I think this one would go with quite a few clothing items because it's a green base and with this, you know, yellows and oranges and greens. So to me, I feel this might also absolutely be a year-round type of garment, at least here in Iceland, because we are always at risk of being cold. Even after the amazingly nice summer, we got summer here in East Iceland. I am so happy. I am so happy about the summer that we had because it was warm. But yeah, typically summer here in Iceland tends to be on the colder side, so I'm always prepared for cold. I'm not prepared for the warmth, but eh. But yeah, I feel like this is going to go with a lot of garments, so that is gonna be fantastic. Now about the other things, such as the sound, I found my 12mm double pointers because it's been cold, quite a bit cold in the past days here in where I am, and not a biggest fan. So I decided to dig up my Drops Melody yarn. Oh, it's so nice and fluffy, and I'm going maybe tonight, but at the very least get it going. I'm gonna finally get started on my glasswool from I'm gonna link it. Also another pattern. That's a pattern I'm going to be linking down below because I've done it before with ice yarns, Merino Chunky, and this is a completely different type of yarn. It is this nice thick type of yarn and I love it. On hindsight though, I probably would have gone up a size or 2 in the pattern because it is that yarn is completely different from the Drops Melody. Drops Melody is this gorgeous, gorgeous, fluffy, soft, light yarn. And I've decided to start with this lovely rusty color, have the middle stripe be this nice mustard, and the bottom be this like darker brownish rust. It's picking up it's so dark outside that trying to show you the colors is just, yeah, I think that's gonna work. So yeah, top one on top, the mustardy on the middle, and this more purpley brown at the bottom. So yeah. So I found my 12mm knitting double pointers because when you're knitting the glasswool, it's a racking sleeve that you start from the collar and then go down. This is such a different way of knitting sweaters. I'm used to just knitting it around from bottom up, and you hold 3 threads together, and you start with a 12 millimeter, and then you move over to the 15 millimeter. Look at the chunkies! And if I remember correctly, when I was making the glass doll with the ice chunky, I do recall that my hands did tend to cramp up a little bit because I have small hands and they just went. Yeah, I do remember that. So I'm not looking forward to that part, but I'm really looking forward to getting the sweater done because it's going to be so nice and soft. Can't wait. So yeah, so you hold like 3 threads of this together, so you get like Chayanke type of garment, and I can't wait. I keep adding to the pile, but I want this warm sweater. Like, yeah, the other thing I want to talk about. So this here pretty bag, this pretty tote bag, is full of yarn that I got off of Wish. Now typically when I get yarn, I like to film whole videos because I really love sharing it with people. But and I did film a whole video. It took me months to get this yarn from Wish. You know how Wish is? It just take, like, I think I placed the order at the end of May or beginning of June, and I got the last yarn in September. So the last packet I got on the 9th of September, and I already filmed the unboxing of the yarn. You know, chronological order of all the yarn that I finally got. So I decided that I wanted to open this package of, you know, on film and add it to the footage that I already filmed with Wish, and I cannot find the opening. I filmed it. I filmed all of it. Somehow I must have managed to delete the footage somehow because it's not on my computer. It's not on my card thingy, and it doesn't exist anymore. And I am bummed. I am so bummed out. So I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you what I got. This last packet, right? Like, I really want to try it out. We'll see if it works. It's this ring. They had like a selection of 3. It's this peacock. There was a fox. And I can't remember what the third one is, but the idea is that you loop the thread around the peacock's head so that you don't have to hold it, you know, wrap it around your finger. You use the ring to hold the thread, and that sounds like a really good idea, but I have no idea if that's gonna work out. I haven't tested it yet because I got absolutely bummed out about finding out that my footage was lost. But look. So you know what? We're just gonna speedrun. So you remember the Wish shawl that I'm making? Because I got yarn from Wish that I absolutely fell in love with. It's the Remember line. I got from the same seller a different color. Let's see. Can I dig it up without causing devastation? Let's find out. Haha! So this is the Wish shawl. Let's see what. Yeah. That I absolutely love the colors of. So when I saw the same seller pop up again on my, homepage on Wish, I absolutely had to get another color. Let's see, that is 6 skeins. And this softer, that's more like pastel-y colors. Oh, that's so pretty. And honestly, this, if you find this yarn, I'm gonna link it down below, okay? I'm gonna link the sellers down below because I do quite like all the yarn. This, I have to recommend it. Like, I love this yarn. There have been next to no knots in the shawl that I'm working on right now. Next to none. It's amazing. I love it. Probably not gonna make the same type of shawl with this. No. Don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I'm gonna make something. Let's see. So most of the other yarn, I was literally I wanted to test the, just test the yarn. And so I got like with this, oh, I can't even remember the, yeah. I can't even remember what the fiber content is, but look at these colors. They're so cute. I love them. Like, this is one of the best oranges I've seen in a long time. This lovely dark pink. It is so red on the monitor. I promise you, it is a strong bubblegum pink type of color. It's gorgeous. This sea foamy green and this blue. So pretty. This light camel. Oh, it's a lot warmer in my monitor. Oh, cool. This salmony. And then this, oh, it's so dark on the screen. Dang it. This one? Yay! This. Oh. Yes. If I don't move it. But yeah, I love this color. So pretty. I think these are either Angora or mohair. And they are probably maybe all gonna be in the same project. I don't know yet, but I love these colors. Dang it, it's so pretty. Let's see. And then I got, pick you up, there we go, the most summery bright yellow baby yarn. I love it. Like, I do remember that I have, oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. And I do have yarn of that I got off eBay some years ago with the same, like, I remember this baby's face. Like, I have more of, or at least similar yarn in somewhere, and this yellow color, it is so cute, it's so gorgeous. But unfortunately I do not speak, or I'm not even able to read this language. I just know that this is 50 grams, something is 60%, something else is 30%, something else is 10%, and the fourth thing is 10%. So I will need to look this up and figure out. Oh, I swear, this is so weird. But yeah, 10 skeins in a bag, so cute. And the last thing that I got are these 6 cakes called Long Distance Cake Ba. Colorful, the Western Region's Yak Cashmere. 60% cotton, 30% acrylic, and 10% wool. 100 gram. Official moisture regain 10%. So, and these are so soft. also the colors. Now I do realize it's such a grey overcast day, but colors. Yeah, yeah. These. And those two. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so pretty. I love it. So this is what I got from Wish. These are the patterns that, you know, the project that I'm going to be starting on. Excuse me. The projects that I'm still continuing on. It's just a weird day. It's a really weird day. Like, I'm waiting on the news to find out if there's any, you know, any more news about the potential eruption. Today, this week, next month. Yay, the reality of living in Iceland. In the meantime, I have. Oh yeah. So Masters Month, whew, October, is, you know, it's a Master Month, and my company is a sponsor. This year in with this Master Month thing, I have made the decision that no, I'm kind of the opinion that I'm going this year, because I already told you I'm gonna be participating in NaNoWriMo this year in November. So I'm gonna do my best to write 50,000 words in November, preferably all in the same project. That's already insane. October for NaNoWriMo is already called Preptober, and I am fully participating in that. However, there is Master Month. And I decided on a whim to sign up on the webpage and challenge myself to write 4 short stories. Finish them in October. Yeah. So if I go insane or overboard in October and November, you will find out. So in October and November, I will be either writing like a lunatic or trying to calm myself down with crocheting and knitting. Just trying to stay warm. Oh lordy lordy. It's called yarn therapy. So with all the warm yarn in the world keeping me company, I'm actually gonna say thank you for this weekend, and I don't know, pray for me. I'm just going. Whew. So yeah, this is me this weekend, and same as always, it's yarn. I'm yattering, and somewhere in Iceland a volcano is erupting. Da-da-da-da-dum. Yeah, again, thank you for watching this weekend. I hope everyone is staying sane, because apparently I'm doing my best to drive myself insane. And yeah, I really hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, whatever, whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I hope you have a really nice time. So, and I will see you next weekend. Okay, take care. Bless.